So, this is the part where you get involved. Hopefully, learning more about the background of the Green Party, what its values are, where it came from, how the party is structured, will give you kind of an idea of how you fit into the Green movement, and why it's the home for your activism, right? If you agree with all the values and the goals that we have here. So probably the first piece of advice is to look up and find your state party. So there's gp.org/state_parties. That'll give a list of all the state parties. Not every state has an active state party though, so so that's something to consider. We're trying to expand to make sure that all 50 states have an active state party, and many of them do, but not all of them do. So try to reach out to your state party, and if there's not one, you can reach out to the national party, and we can try to help guide you to creating one. And same goes for locals, right? You might have a local party in your city, but if not, we can help you organize it. Because again, this is about growing a larger movement, right? You got to start somewhere. You can also consider joining the caucuses. I myself was a member of the Young Eco-Socialists. That's a really great place to talk with, people that are committed to the Green Socialist organizing, right? You can learn more about socialism there, and what folks in other state parties are doing. And then lastly, of course, is the Green Socialist Organizing Project itself that's sponsoring this particular series of 101s. You can join the GSOP, right? And help us organize more trainings and campaigns and all. We have a list of a growing list of resources. We're working on more, but a growing list of resources for like how to start a reading group, for example, in your local area. A lot of times, the best way to start organizing is to first begin with some kind of reading or discussion group where you're talking with like-minded folks about ideas, and you're learning together, and you're thinking about, what's kind of the first organizing project that I want to tackle, because sometimes that's really hard to decide. There's so many issues, there's so many problems that exist, that it can feel overwhelming. So you want to talk with others, you want to build solidarity and build a community, and kind of start small. And then once you've won a few small things, you can build up to larger projects and pull more people into the movement. So one way to do that is to start with a reading group where you get together with folks that are like-minded, and you learn more together about what green socialism is, and what specific issues are facing your community, and you learn about what existing organizations might exist there, that you might want to reach out to, try to make connections with, and things like that. So we have that. We have what would you call them, like white papers that give some background on a few different topics. For example, we mentioned proportional representation earlier as a form of ranked choice voting. If you're not sure what that is, there's a really great essay on the Green Socialist Organizing Project that talks about what that means. So you can learn. That might even be a great topic for a reading group, right? You get together and discuss what that means. So you can find a lot of resources on that website too to help you get started. And of course, that's the point of these 101 series, to help folks get started, to answer questions. And we'll keep adding more materials as people ask questions, and we learn more together.